Hey everybody, it's Janine over at Slow Happy Vintage, and it is giveaway time and haul time. A while ago, I shared with you the big lot of jewelry that I bought from a lady who works at an antique store that I frequent. And I told you that she gave me a giant bucket. Honestly, that bucket must have weighed about 40 pounds of miscellaneous bits and baubles and pieces that she was going to sell to another person, but she wanted me to go through it beforehand. So I took it home and I went through it, and I'll tell you, it took quite a long time to go through, but I had a lot of fun. I didn't videotape that part. I just took some still pictures because, like I said, it was quite an adventure. But anyway, I'm going to share with you today what I found in there. And at the end, we're going to do the drawing for the 3 items that I mentioned in my last video. Look at this. I think there was 8 pounds of things that I pulled out of there that I decided to keep. Originally, I think she wanted to charge me like $5 for $1. But I told her there's so many things that I wanted that I couldn't really do that, so I'd have to refine my pile. And she said, well, just pull out everything that you want and we'll just come up with a price. Right off the bat, this entire pile over here is all sterling. First, I ran a magnet across things to make sure, because as you know, silver is not magnetic. And then I went ahead and I tested all these pieces. Now, some of them are just really fun, older earrings that I might be able to do something with, but I will probably end up scrapping most of this. There was one piece of gold. Just this earring was gold, and I think it might be ivory, so I will probably just pull the gold finding off of that and sell that. So with today's prices of gold, this little thing could quite possibly worth what I spent on the entire lot. There's a couple of Navajo single earrings. Somebody has pulled all the stones off of this piece, but that was sterling. These could possibly be stones like quartz. I don't know that there's much salvageable in there other than just, little tiny bits and pieces like, charms or earring pieces. So that is all the silver. I'm going to pull that aside. And then this pile right here has interesting glass. This is a lovely bracelet. It is definitely Czechoslovakian. It's got enamel, but it is missing one of the stones for it. So I don't know if I'll be able to find another stone for that, but it's a really, really pretty bracelet. It needs a little bit of repair, but if I can find the stone on that and clean it up, that will be a very nice piece. This is kind of a salvage pile here. Look at the stones in here. Beautiful, beautiful. Some people call those gripois, but they're not actually poured glass. They're just molded glass. But I thought that was a really pretty necklace. I don't know who made it. It's a watch chain. And what is this? This was just a cute little bracelet. Was it Cookie Lee? It is Cookie Lee. Cookie Lee was popular. It was one of those home party groups in the 80s. This, I believe, is a Sarah Coventry. Nothing, it's fun. And some chain for repair. And then this piece actually looks old. It is plique jour, which means it's enameled in there with like a see-through glass. It looks like an older piece from the back, but then it's got this kind of coating on the top. So I don't know if it's old. I don't know if it's a Beck's piece. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I thought it was really pretty. Here we have some miscellaneous bracelets. Some are quite nice. This one is marked. Well, I can't quite read that mark, but it's definitely marked and it has a symbol on it. So I'm going to have to figure out what this is. It's a very nice little bracelet. And here's a nice little, almost like a book chain. It's enameled book chain. This is an older piece. It's not marked. Looks like it's probably from the 40s, but it's missing one stone. So I don't know if I might be able to find a another kind of iridescent shimmer stone to put on there. I could put like a larger one on because there's 2 on this side and then it's missing one right here. And this is really fun. Not marked, but look at the dangles on that. Is that a fun bracelet or what? And then this one I don't believe is marked, but it was kind of a fun piece as well. I'm going to say fun a lot. This is actually a belt buckle, belt sash sort of thing. I'm not exactly sure how it goes, but I've seen them online. It's from the maker, I think it's Paquette. Very 80s style. I went ahead and I grabbed a lot of chains and bracelets to do other projects with. Like here's another one to make charm bracelets with or use in my repairs. This looks very much like a James Avery. Even the dupes like this can sell pretty well. It does need to have a couple of rhinestones replaced, but that's not a problem. But it's in really good condition. Flat bracelet. This is an Avon bracelet. I don't usually pick up Avon bracelets like that, but remember, I barely spent anything on this whole lot. I'm not sure if this is part of a watch band or what. It's gold filled and it's marked Calb. This is really cute. I think this is pretty old too, but it's not missing anything, but that it's very dainty. And then another charm bracelet with a toggle and a cute little tennis bracelet that I didn't test any stones on these yet, or I haven't tested any yet. This is just a chain that has that little hatching on it, which is very much what they used for a lot of the West German pieces. I don't believe that's marked. And this is a Redken charm bracelet with a star. A little turtle brooch from the 50s. I think these are meant to put like perfume or maybe a picture or aromatherapy, something in. And then this is just missing stones. It's nothing, it's not signed or anything, but I'd probably use that for harvesting. Cute little Christmas tree, but the Christmas tree is missing its pin. And this flower, I believe, is Sarah Coventry. Just needs some stones around the back. Easy fix. This is a super old enameled sparrow. Could be a swallow. It's not a sparrow. But it also is missing a pin back. And it's not silver, but look at how cute that is. That's a pretty old piece, probably from the 30s. A locket. And another old pin, brooch, whatever you want to call them. This is an older Trifari fur clip. It is pretty worn, but it's one of the pretty old ones. So it's interesting in that you don't see fur clips that have little C-clasps on them very much. This was cute. Look at this charm of a cassette tape. Do people even know what cassette tapes are anymore? Looks like this had a stone on the top of it. Older little locket, if I can open it. A Santa on skis. Here's an old one. This is an older Blackmore piece and needs some repair, but I will go ahead and repair that. And an owl that needs a stone. And who's this? This is a little tie pin or just a little pin with a little seal. He needs a pearl right there. So many things. And then we have a little lover's knot with some pearls hanging off of it. These are real pearls. I don't think this one is. The bottom one is not. Another Christmas tree. This one does have its pin. Does not have a maker on it and needs a couple stones. And another owl and a horse snaffle bit, which is in a lovely condition. I sell a lot of horse jewelry, so that's a fun one. And then this is, what is this? Oh, this is just a dangle. This is a long tassel dangle to go on a necklace. And this is probably the oldest piece. Amethyst glass with, I don't know, it looks fairly Czech-like as well. Almost looks Art Nouveau, which it could be, but yeah, it probably is. This is one of those interesting locking clasps. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a separate catch to lock that in there. Anyway, cool. And another little pin. Put that one off the side. Oh, these pieces right here. This one was full of verdigris, and I should have saved it for a verdigris video, but I put it in the sonic cleaner, and every little speck of that verdigris came off beautifully. So it does need it needs another one of these to go on this side. And I went to one of my favorite places and found this one, but it's a little bit larger than that one. I don't know if it would matter, but I could pull this off and stick it on here because this is a better necklace than just this little milk glass necklace. Nice necklace. I don't know who made this though. And then this is a really old dress clip. Look at the back. Now it used to have pearlized coating on this glass, but it was once again so full of verdigris, and I thought, what have I got to lose? It's all of these are cracked anyway. So I threw it in the sonic cleaner, and look at that. There is no verdigris left on this. Now, a lot of things you can't put in the sonic cleaner, and I will get into that when I do a video on cleaning verdigris. But obviously, because this was so damaged, I didn't really care if the pearlized coating came off. So I just thought that was really interesting. Lots of little enamel charms that I can do something with. Looks like another charm bracelet in the making. What does this bag have in it? This has some miscellaneous chains. This one looks like an Avon chain. And we have a thick ball chain. And we have an older charm bracelet with a bunch of little hearts on it that just needs to be put back together. This is a caged stone necklace. I've sold these before. I've not had one with these little rectangular stones on them though, so it just needs to be put back together. Another easy fix. And then here is a lovely little disco ball rhinestone necklace, once again with that little hatched chain. It just needs a clasp. And I just got this for some miscellaneous connectors. They almost look like ornament hangers. This looks to be part of a Danish, it's guilloche enamel in there, and it's a cute little panel. I don't know if it was a necklace, probably a necklace, but it would be a nice, really delicate bracelet. That's really old. It does have some wear to the enamel, but I thought that was just a really fun piece too. I had so much fun going through this. This, I believe, is, this is Sarah Coventry. Another Sarah Coventry necklace. And is this also, who are you? Yeah, another Sarah Coventry, just chain. And this, I don't even know why I got this. I just thought it was a fun earring, but there's only one of them. And the bags are still going. This is a bag full of earrings. So we have some just 60s pearl. And these I'm going to have to, they're kind of like an art glass. I'm going to turn them into dangle earrings because this clip is broken off. So what I'm going to do, there's already a little hanger. I'm going to go ahead and take the clips off, and then I'll probably put a filigree back on it and then put a hook on the top of it. I thought they were pretty fun. Then what do we have here? Some of these, we've got some copper and some modernist, kind of like painter's palette earrings. These are just etched. They're nothing special. This is a boucher, and it's a single. So I don't know. I have sold single earrings before, but I don't know if there's going to be a market for that. But I did get a couple of singles. Like this is a Kate Spade single. And this, oh, these are pretty. These I believe are Firefly earrings. That's the name of the company. And they do sell pretty well, and they're in perfect condition. And I think I had another pair in here somewhere. Yeah, here's the other pair. Also in excellent condition. Some modernist mixed metal. And then I think these are Avon. Oh, this is a cute one. This little pendant I believe is pretty old as well. It's mother of pearl and pearl. It's very reminiscent of the Art Nouveau or Edwardian type jewelry. I don't believe it's silver, but super cute. This one needs to be repaired. I have the piece right here. I just need to put it back together, but this is what the earring looks like. Big old pearl drop. So tell me in the comments, would you bother going through stuff like this to repair or pick pieces from? Now, my other antique store charges $1 a piece for any of these things. They just have a big old lot of stuff and they charge quite a bit. But it's great if you're looking for a particular stone and don't have to make a whole order when you're ordering from like Mr. Stones or something. So here's a surround that I will put something in. In fact, this was in there too, but it's too clear. You can see the backing on it, so I'm not going to put that in there. But that was a nice finding as well. Little intaglio. This for stones and this for stones. This is a cute little, I think that's just printed. Yeah, that's just a print right there. It's pretty cute though. And a little ring with some dangles. And I don't normally get stretch bracelets, but I needed some blue stones, so perfect opportunity to get some stones. And then same with this, I'm always needing these little blue stones and these little, ooh, I have a project that I could use those with already. And then, oops, here is a piece of a bracelet, and you know what I could probably do with this? Where's that other bracelet that I wanted to repair? This one. Are they the same size? They look like they might be a little bit bigger, but I thought I could alternate them pink and blue. That might be kind of fun. If they fit, that would fix this bracelet. So I do things like that. If I can't figure out an easy fix, sometimes you get creative and you make some new things that are really fun. Hopefully this video won't be too long because we still have to get to the giveaway. All right, what is this? I haven't looked at these in a while. So this, I believe, is just bits and pieces for repair. Yeah, all these are just stones and interesting findings that, like this, those leaves are pretty fun, but there's only one earring, so I'll use it for parts. And then the rest of this is, oh, here's another one of those. That should go with that other one. I can salvage pearls and beads, and this is really fun, almost like an Etruscan revival. Another little bird, some earrings, a wooden bird, just lots of fun little miscellaneous pieces in here. My harvest box is growing. I'm going to have to start organizing it. But look at that finding. That would be fun to do something with. It's got 2 birds on it. And this little wooden bird is super cute. I actually could probably take, I might be able to replace that pin. He's got copper wired feet. Very cute. Oh, the best thing I found in this lot is this. This is an early Trifari. It is signed Trifari right down here. It is missing 1 pearl, but I have a pearl for it, so that's an easy fix, and I need to clean it up a little bit, but that is the best thing. Selling this would probably pay for the whole lot as well. So that's one thing I like to do. I like to make sure that when I'm buying a lot, there's 1 or 2 things that will cover the cost of the entire lot if I were to sell. Here's an old magnifying glass. And this is a pendant, but it's a pendant replica of a perfume bottle. And I've seen 1 or 2 for sale. I'll put this on a chain and put it up for sale and see if I get any takers. This is fake. Oh, this is really cute. This little charm is a letter envelope, and it's got a little letter in it that says, P.S. I love you. I'm not quite sure what to do with that, but it's cute. And some more things for parts. And we have a little zipper pull that these, I actually Googled this and they sell as well. Longchamp 1948 racehorse. And a cute butterfly. Bug jewelry sells pretty well, so I will probably turn this into a necklace. Coin, laser cut coin of a parrot. Some more amethyst glass. Okay, I have a couple more bags. These are, oh, this was kind of misleading. These are the things that I wasn't going to get if her prices were really high. And it's most like stamped findings, and these are dress clip findings, and a couple of little charms, birds, and more things to get stones out of. I'm trying to think, there's another charm, and some earring clasps, vintage earring clasps. Oh, and some of the stones that belonged to that earlier, to this piece. I don't know if I can put that back together or not, but I should probably put the stones in with those. Like, look at this stone. That one might go well on that bracelet. I'm figuring things out as I go along. And another horse charm. I should probably do a video on organizing stones because I really have a lot of that to do. Oh, these are all hearts. If I wanted to do a charm bracelet with just hearts, I can do a pretty nice one with all kinds of different hearts. Actually, I don't think any of those are sterling. They're probably stainless or other materials because I showed you the sterling already. I think this is bracelets that don't need any work. This is a pebble bracelet. That is intact. And you know what? I think I have a necklace that matches this. It's modern. See the lobster clasp? And it feels like it's pewter. It's got that good weight to it and real smooth, soft links. And a copper bracelet that has arthritis, rheumatism, and sciatic. So I guess this is supposed to help with your issues. And another one to make a charm bracelet out of. Now this is a Park Lane. Park Lane, it almost looks too big to be a bracelet. It might be an anklet with little hearts on it. And this one is just a little gold tone bracelet. A vintage Christmas candle pin and a vintage eagle. Just some little hearts. This isn't, oh, that's a necklace. It is vintage, but I don't think it's anything, I mean, it's cute, but that would go in a lot. It's glass beads, so I'll use it for repair. Yet another charm link bracelet. And I think this is just chain pieces. Chain pieces. Yeah, this is nothing exciting. Down to the wire here. Just got a couple more. I'm not even going to get into this because this is all just plain chains that they all have all their clasps, and I'll just use those for pendants. This last one, this I believe is alpaca, so it's not true silver, but it's a nice little V collar necklace and a fun little adjustable cocktail ring. We have kind of a, what do you call it, heraldic, very light, feels like aluminum chain necklace. And this is actually a Juliana. I think it's, oops, if I drop it. It's in the Juliana book and on the Is It Juliana website. And it's Juliana for somebody. Is it Sarah Coventry? No, it's Juliana for celebrity. So D&E made jewelry for other companies, and this is one of the pieces they made for the company Celebrity. It should have 2 chains coming off of it, and I'm going to have to look at that. I think the rest of the chain is either in this pile or the other pile that I showed a couple weeks ago. So, in fact, I think this is part of the chain. So I'm going to try to put this one back. Actually, this might be all of the chain right here. I think that's why it was in this bag. So I'm going to try to put that one back together. And this piece is signed. What do you sign? Oh, this is Monet. Just a simple Monet silver tone. It does have a bit of wear to it though, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And then the last couple pieces are, this is a really fun one. It needs rhinestones all up and down it, but I love it, and I'm going to go ahead and repair that because it's an easy fix. These are little plastic flowers. It's like a hard plastic, almost like a lucite. Super cute necklace in kind of a greenish yellow. And then same thing with this one. This is very similar necklace in blue. And I don't think any of the flowers are broken, but it does need rhinestones, so that's an easy fix too. It's not marked, but it has all of its pieces, so another really cute. So that's it. Now let's go ahead and do the drawing. Okay, it's giveaway time. Is this on? Yeah, it's on. All right, so the first thing that we were going to do is I was going to pick a number between 1 and 100, and I went ahead and let a random thing pick my number for me. So I'm going to run that, and then I'll tell you who came closest. So the person who came closest at 43 is M.Cooper1372. So you are the first winner. Okay, and then the second thing we were going to do is I was going to pick from all of the explanations on why you collect jewelry. And my winner for that is at Teresa Long 777. So I think your name is probably Teresa. Congratulations, you're our second winner. The third winner is going to be just a random drawing, and I need my computer to do that. So let's do that next. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Are you ready? And Emmy Sue 7275 is our winner. Okay, we have our 3 winners. Now I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Okay, so our 3 winners, I need you to email me with your shipping address, and also I want you to rank the items that you'd like to win in order. So basically, I've got 3 items. You're going to tell me the numbers of the things in order that you want. So the number 1 item is going to be the butterfly. The number 2 item is the pink and kind of coral peachy glass necklace is number 2. And number 3 is the glass, I'm going to drop it, glass and stone necklace with the cute little dangle on the end. Here's the clasp, and it's got some cording. Okay, so this is number 3. So tell me in order your choices, and hopefully everybody will pick something different, but chances are they're not. So I'm going to go in the order that we did the giveaway. So the number, and then the comment, and then the random. So, all right, do that, and we'll get those shipped out. Continental United States only, again, and I hope you're having a great week. I hope Easter was good, and I will see you in the next video.